On June 28, 1995, I-95 in Philadelphia collapsed due to construction and heavy rains. The collapse caused a massive traffic jam and one death. As a result of the collapse, large sections of the interstate were shut down for months while repairs were made. The collapse sent shockwaves across the country, as it symbolized a major structural failure in transportation infrastructure. The cause of the failure was found to be a mix of factors, including poor design, poor execution, and the wet weather. It was determined that the collapse occurred when the soil beneath the road became saturated with water, leading to subsidence of two bridge supports. Local officials had known for months prior to the collapse that there were serious design flaws but had failed to act on them. The collapse sparked a public outcry and questions about the priorities of government funding. Investigators discovered that the designers of the structure had overlooked safety problems which would have been easily detectable if they had done a proper job. As a result, the state government was forced to launch a massive rebuild of the entire interstate system. It took years to fully repair the damage caused by the collapse and even longer for the public to regain trust in the system. The rebuild project was costly but ultimately resulted in a much safer and stronger transportation infrastructure. Despite the efforts, I-95 was still plagued by delays and complications until the early 2000s. Since the collapse, I-95 has been regularly inspected and monitored to ensure the safety of all travelers. Safety is now the top priority for the interstate system, and all design mistakes are thoroughly checked before construction can begin. Engineers have also been working to improve the design of roads and bridges to reduce the likelihood of future collapses. This improved safety measure has helped to reduce the number of traffic fatalities in the state significantly. The I-95 collapse caused an uproar in the transportation industry and resulted in significant changes to the way roads are constructed in the U.S. These changes led to an improved standard of safety across the board and reduced risks for all commuters. Local governments are now taking a more proactive approach to monitoring and upkeep of transportation infrastructure. There are now more stringent regulations in place to help reduce the risk of future collapses. Stricter permitting rules are also in place for construction to ensure that any potential flaws are properly addressed. Additionally, states are now providing more funding for transportation infrastructure, so that regular maintenance and repairs can be done. The lessons learned from the collapse of I-95 have informed the way roads are built and managed across the country. It was a major wake-up call to the importance of having sound infrastructure in place and the potential costs of overlooking safety measures. The tragedy is still fresh in the minds of many, and serves as a reminder to always prioritize safety and due diligence in transportation projects.